guys. I so appreciate you guys coming here and waiting for me. Well, let's see who all we can get in here. See if we can get a few more because I really like to go over this. Even though this is not a criminal case, I think it actually should be. There's a lot of. Just a second. I got some audio issues over here. Let me turn this off. There we go. That's better. Brown bear. Oh my gosh, sweetie, I have been so worried about you. I have tried and tried and tried to say hi to you in different, well, in one chat in particular, but it's like you don't see me. I don't know. I don't know. But I am so happy to see you. Lady Seven Up. Oh, I love you guys. Wisconsin Mama. There's my pal, my sister. Abigail Rose. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm gonna try to keep my voice down a little bit so I don't disrupt the household too much. But I get so excited when I come on here that I got a big mouth. In other words, I know it. Oh, what y'all been up to? It was in the farm, Daisy's last farm video yesterday, I guess. I went in there basically to see if I was to say hi to a lot of people that I love and miss in there. And I'm actually not blocked in that one as of now. So I just kept saying hello to you and everything, and you were it was just like you couldn't see me. I don't know. I don't know whether you've got me blocked or not, darling, but you definitely didn't see me. So, oh, I'm happy, Lady Seven Up. That's the way I want it. I want everybody to be just relaxed and happy. I noticed that Justin's got a live going on, so whew, I ain't trying to compete or nothing, but I'm hoping that I can get an audience that'll want to come and spend time with us. He's got a huge following over there. That's exactly right, Wisconsin Mama. It's very, very sad. That's all I want. Just like I said, for my moderators, just like I would moderate. I'm gonna tell you right now, I never would delete a comment or time out somebody unless it was Ronald, of course. Uh, to just because I didn't care for the person's comment or that I didn't agree with their comment. Because I mean, what would we talk about if everybody had the same opinion? Why would we even be here? You know. Well, I'm glad you see me here, darling. I'm real. I don't know. I know I talked to Wisconsin Mama and was telling her what I was planning on covering this week, and she told me she's going to look up on it and see what it is. Like I said, this is not a criminal case. It's actually a civil case that the family has filed upon John Hopkins Children's Hospital. And there's a lot of aspects in this, a lot of craziness, really. Um, the little girl Maya. She was 10 years old, and she had come up. They had diagnosed her a few years before with CRPS, and this is it's a chronic pain syndrome. And basically, I tell you what, I've got a video. Of course, we'll have to commentate through it so we don't get shut down, I guess. Hopefully they wouldn't do that to me and just my third live. Let me get up here where I can share the screen for you. Let's see. Here we go. I hope you guys can see that. Let's see. Down a little bit. We don't need it that big. Here we go. This is Long Crime, and they did it's just a short video. It doesn't take too long, but this basically puts it out in a nutshell. Okay, I'm gonna pause that a second, make sure everything's working good, make sure you guys can see me. Can y'all hear that? Let's see. Also share tab. You couldn't hear it. Okay. All right. Now I had this thing going good the other evening, so let me see what I can do. Hey, well, somebody like to go, hey, biscuit head, biscuit head, biscuit head. Thank you for coming in. Wisconsin Mama, you want to come up on the panel with me? Let me get the link. That's something I didn't do a while ago. I didn't get the link. Usually I come in here early to see if I could get everything together, and here I am all messing it. Here we go. Let's see, go here. There we go. Anybody that wants to come up, my panel is open. Anybody like to come up, help? Jinkies! Jinkies, jinkies, jinkies. Hey, girl. Yellow cough. What does she say in here? Oh, I see what it is now. Oh. Hey, Jinkies. My buddy, my pal. I'm always so happy to see you. Anybody wants to come up? Anybody at all? And y'all can help talk about this as we go through it. But let me see if I can get my screen sharing here. I can't. I have been sick and it took my voice away. Oh no. That's never good. Never good. Well, I don't know. Some people will probably be glad if that happened to me, so my voice is not too loud. Let's see. Jinkies, you want to come up? Lady 7 Up? Anybody that wants to? Brown Bear? Biscuit Head? Anybody at all? Let me see if I can get this screen. Share screen. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Well, this thing, I don't know what's going on with it this evening. I was all ready for this, and the good old devil's going to come in and mess me up, ain't he? Because I've got to have this. Because I'm not going to do it all by memory, because that wouldn't be good for you all. Okay, here we go. Now let's try this. Whoa, there's a million times. Let's see what we got here. Okay, can y'all hear that now? Oh, Sherry, I love you. You want to come up, Sherry? Oh, you want to come up, Sherry? You can come up if you like. I don't know why this thing is showing this million times. Not yet. Still not yet. Let's see. There we got it. You can see it though, right? You can see it on screen, right? I know you can see it. It's like a family reunion, Abigail Rose. Yes, it is. Okay, so y'all can see it on screen, but you can't hear it. Let's see what I'm doing wrong here. Jinkies! I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Well, I don't know. There's Cricket Arrow. Okay. Let me get off of this. This may not be meant for me to do this. I don't know what happened, Jinx. Stop screen sharing. All right, y'all try that again. Let me put it back out there. Let's try it again. We just might just have a chit chat and talk about this. I can tell you about it, but we'll see. Y'all try to come back up again. I know it's comfortable. I'm sorry. Can you see me now? Can you hear me? Can see but can't hear. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Sherry. Jinkies. I'm sorry, Jinkies. Try it again, please. Sherry, come on. Okay, good. Good. All right, so I'm just going to tell you about this little case. And you tell me what you guys think about it, okay? So, this family lived in around Chicago. And the little girl, Maya, had been coming up and having a lot of pain issues, and even to the point where her her feet were turning in. She couldn't walk, and there's a lot of a lot of pain to the point where she was trying to take opioids, and it wasn't affected it. I mean, she was just a little girl. So they ended up taking her to a doctor, and the doctor finally had diagnosed it as CRPS. So it's a chronic pain syndrome. So he there was a treatment to where they could send her to Mexico to have this treatment, and the treatment would help her. Gosh, I haven't got all this memorized. But anyway, they sent her over there, and they put her in a coma with this medication. Well, when she ended up coming out, by the time she was 10 years old, she was to the point where she was almost walking again. She was doing really, really, really good. They ended up moving to Florida, and they had their family down there. The father had retired. The mother was from Poland. So they about when she was about 10 years old, she had a relapse. And so they took her to John Hopkins. I can never say that. Hurry. Well, when they got her there, she was in so much pain. She was begging for pain medication and having a lot of issues. Well, they took her and admitted her, and right off the bat, there was some of the doctors and nurses was thinking that this may this may be an issue of Munchausen by proxy. They jumped to that just as soon as she got there, it seemed like. Well, they ended up taking the parents' privileges from this little girl. Maya was kept for 87 days away from her family. Well, her mother was very vocal, and she would call to talk to the nurses to find out how she was, because she wasn't allowed to talk to her. She wasn't allowed to see her. She saw her on October the 6th. I'm pretty sure it was the last day that she saw her mother. And they went, I get very, very upset on this, but they kept her away from her family for 87 days. But on the 81st day, her mother had been through so much turmoil with this. She had fighting and fighting, trying to get them to understand that she had this syndrome, and that they wouldn't take her word for it, of course. But all the doctors were disagreeing with it, and they thought, but she just got progressively worse and progressively worse. There she is. Let me get Cherry up here. I don't know why. Add to stage. Here we go. I don't know. Jinkies must have got mad at me and left.
Wisconsin Mama, you think you can hear? Try it. Okay, see or hear.
Have you heard of this case, Sherry?
No, I haven't. I'm very interested in it. I like
But
to learn new things. You know that.
yes, I know
So do you.
that. Yeah, we talk a lot about stuff, don't we, Sherry?
Yeah, we do. We're like Velcro. That's what I told her.
Yes.
We're like Velcro that was invented by NASA.
Yep. Sure did.
Yes, we love each other a lot.
I'm so
A lot.
aggravated that I can't get my screen share to work right.
We
I don't know
spend a
what's
great
going
time
on.
together.
Yes. But she,
Okay, let's hear it.
okay, okay.
Get
So
ready,
she's,
sister.
so I don't want to read verbatim. I don't like to do that. I like to just tell the story. But if you guys would rather me read verbatim, I will. But I mean, that's
No,
entirely.
you know what? Chewy talks out of her mind because she's already read all this stuff and researched this stuff, and she has a photographic mind, and
Oh
she doesn't
God,
have to go
no,
back
no,
and be
no.
quiet. She doesn't have to go back and research it because it's up here. Smart woman,
Mhm.
very
Sherry, I love you, Sherry.
well. Just
Anyway,
because I compliment you doesn't mean you have to tell me you love me.
that I tell you, I love you every day.
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, Maya, I forgot to tell you too, but the family there was she had a little brother with her, but he's completely fine. But on the 81st day after her mother being so aggressive and everything and trying to, they wouldn't let her. They told her that she couldn't see her daughter, and her mother hung herself in the family's garage. She Because she was so upset and so distraught on her family. And she thought, well, if because they were looking at her, and she knew that they were looking at her, and they told her that they were looking at her because CPS come in, and they're the ones who ended up taking her from the family. But her mother hung herself in the garage. She was 42 years old.
Oh my
But
word,
yeah, yeah, you should watch that. If you got Netflix, you should watch that documentary because I mean, it's
Lola,
just
get a hold of
crazy,
yourself, sweetheart.
crazy on everything that happened with it. It's a very, very,
Okay,
very
Tabby,
sad
I
story.
know Miss Dewey's on. You're not telling me anything I don't know. Sorry,
That's okay.
that was Tabby Ithaca.
She's in here. But Maya she's 17 now, and I've got everything I wanted y'all to hear on here. I just wanted, I know, but I wanted you to hear her words speaking it
Well, you should.
is
If
just
you
hard.
have the verbiage recorded, play it.
Well, I can't get my screen share to work right. Let me try it again, okay?
Okay,
because
go.
because let's see.
I'm sorry, baby. Are you okay?
You're right. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my screen fixed. Hold on just a second.
Why is your strength falling?
No, I'm trying to get my screen share to work.
Oh, okay, I understand. That's frustrating.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try this. Let me get it turned over here. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it, Jerry?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person,
You may have
Chewy.
seen this documentary called Take Care of Maya on Netflix this past summer, but now the story is playing out in civil court as the Kowalski family sues John Hopkins All Children's Hospital out of St. Petersburg, Florida for millions of dollars. I tell you right now, this is a complicated case, but we're going to try our best to simplify it all for you. It deals with multiple doctors and multiple medical events over several years. And we do want to warn you that this is a story that contains allegations of child abuse and neglect, as well as that of suicide. So we're going to be breaking down everything we know so far in this case as the trial gets underway in Sarasota County, Florida. And the best place to start is with the players in this case. At the center is the Kowalski family. Jack Kowalski, the dad, filed this lawsuit against the hospital on behalf of his two children, Maya and Kyle, and is the personal representative of the estate of his late wife, Beata Kowalski. Let's go back to 2015 when Maya Kowalski was just 9 years old and her health began to deteriorate significantly. She was diagnosed with CRPS. It's known as complex regional pain syndrome. Well, what is that? Well, CRPS is a neurological condition in which a person's body misinterprets even light touches as excruciating pain.
Okay. Are you guys seeing this and hearing this now? Can you hear it?
Yes, I turned off my fan. I can hear better.
Are y'all hearing it now?
I am. I love your
Yeah.
background.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Prettiest on YouTube.
Is everybody okay? Yeah, it's working. Good, 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 good.
We're
Okay.
all okay.
Okay, awesome.
This can cause stiffness, spasms, limited mobility. In the family's lawsuit, they use the words like burning, bone crushing, shooting, stabbing, all to describe what this sensation feels like. The family's doctor treated Maya with ketamine, which it's our understanding can block someone's pain receptors. It can try to normalize the body in a way. It revises that sensation process. Now, it's not a miracle cure. There can still be flare ups. And according to the Kowalskis, that is what happened in 2016. Maya had a flare up, and it was so bad that Jack and Beata checked their daughter into Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. So Beata tells the hospital, treat Maya with ketamine, right? It had worked for her in the past. But according to the lawsuit, the hospital staff refused to follow the family's instructions or the guidance of the family's medical specialist. Family says the hospital, they lacked experience with CRPS. And the family claims that the hospital staff were in fact suspicious of Maya's family because the ketamine treatment to them seems so extreme. In fact, the lawsuit claims that the hospital suspected Maya might be a victim of child abuse and that this was a case of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Now, for those of you who followed the Gypsy Rose Blanchard story here on Long Crime, you know what that is. Basically, saying that Beata was suffering from a condition in which she was faking or causing her daughter's illness. It's a form of child abuse. According to the complaint, a hospital social worker contacted the Florida Department of Children and Families to report Beata and refused to let Maya go.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but with the CPS getting involved and ended up taking the children away, it kind of, I don't know about y'all, but it kind of sounds familiar to me. So let's see if we can get back into it now.
Or just Munchausen's in general.
Yeah, true.
If you can
Maya
hear
was
me.
actually taken into state custody and remained in the hospital. She didn't see her family for 3 months. Maya herself told People magazine that she was, quote, medically kidnapped. So this separation took a massive toll on Maya's family. The complaint reads, the resulting prolonged separation from their suffering daughter
Turn your volume up,
manifested
Chewy.
in Beata's depression, fatigue, and
Your
overwhelming
volume
sense of
Okay.
hopelessness. And sadly,
not just
in
me, it's
January of
other people.
2017,
Miss
Beata
Johnson Mama
died
said
by
can't see
suicide.
as she sees you,
And
but
after
she can't
that,
hear.
6 days
And it's
later,
not my
Maya was finally released back to her
it's not
family.
my
Now, the
hearing
lawsuit against the
disability.
hospital is based on multiple claims: false imprisonment, negligent infliction of emotional distress, medical negligence, battery. And it's reported that the family is seeking over $200 million in damages. Originally, the lawsuit was against the social worker as well, Catherine Betty. But just as the trial was getting underway, the family decided to drop Betty from the lawsuit. So instead, it's just the hospital they're going after. And what this trial is about is to figure out if this whole series of events could have been prevented.
She was horrible.
And whether the hospital contributed to Beata's suicide. So let's dive into the trial itself. Opening statements. That's how we begin every one of our cases. Opening statements happened in this case on Thursday, September 21st, out in Sarasota County, Florida. The attorney for the plaintiffs, Gregory Anderson, went first.
We will prove that they misdiagnosed
Can y'all hear now?
symptoms
No.
from October 7th through the end of the
Still
year.
can't hear?
I can't.
Wrongfully accusing Beata and Jack Kowalski of child
Don't
abuse
judge it by me.
and alleging and attempting to show
Look at your
that
chat. Let them
Maya
tell you.
had a mental disorder.
They'll tell you.
She was making it up.
Now, it's also been alleged that when Maya was in the hospital, she claims that doctors and nurses often patted parts of her body to try to show that she didn't have isolated pain.
If you are 45 or older in the United States and still don't have life insurance, we're going
from CRPS. The allegation was that hospital staff was trying to prove that Maya was faking it.
Maya Kowalski was falsely imprisoned and battered. She was denied communication with her family. She was denied communication with the outside. She was told that her mother was crazy. She was told by social workers that one in particular, she would be her mother. She was put into a room and left for 42 hours with the commode just out of reach because the hospital wanted to prove that she could actually get up and walk.
Anderson also went over the reasons that the Kowalskis filed this lawsuit and why the family is seeking damages in the millions.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress is where you do things so outrageous that they cause damage and injury to a person. In this case, a suicide. In this case, traumatic disorders, depression, a multitude of emotional problems and issues. We've alleged fraud in that they intentionally deceived or attempted to deceive in the proof of the matter. We also alleged fraud in that they billed $536,000 for the treatment of CRPS, and yet never.
Okay, so they wouldn't agree to the family that she had CRPS, but they didn't have a problem billing the insurance company for the treatment of CRPS. So what do you think there?
Come on, get up here. Come on, baby.
Sherry, I love you. Oh, there she is back. Yay. There she is.
Hey,
well, I do have my volume up now.
I bring my Chewbacca.
Listen, I've been in your back chat for a while.
I'm the only person
I'm
in the world that probably calls her
You're
Chewbacca.
okay.
Sorry. I've got me another monitor coming so where I can do it all together. I mean, it's.
Well, she's not reading anything. She's showing stuff to prove what she's already said. That's called good video.
Do you want to see some of the? I don't want to come and hijack your live. I know you got a crime story going on.
It's
okay. No. That's fine. Go ahead.
I got some really cute stuff in the mail today from the
Did
trip.
you really?
Yes. Oh my gosh. You should see this one thing I got.
Breaking news.
Let me show you real quick.
You have to show us.
If you have some breaking news, you can tell all of
Hold
us.
on. I look like crap. I got some visitors at the restaurant today. Oh.
We can pause.
I got some visitors at the restaurant today, guys.
Who was it? Oh, I did. I know who it was.
Who was it? No, it wasn't Chibley and Rap.
It wasn't?
No.
Okay.
It
Look
wasn't
at
her
this.
ex-husband
Now this,
either.
no. This is for missing Madeline Koshigari. And this one came today, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Show us.
That's wooden and
Oh, wow.
glass.
What's
And
that
it,
got to do with who came to your restaurant?
no, this is for one of the ornaments I got today.
Oh, is
Oh,
that the
Isn't
one
it
they brought you?
beautiful?
yes, it's
And she's a
beautiful.
missing child. It says last seen November 23rd, 2022. And it says Cornelius, North Carolina. And then it's got a phone number on it.
How precious.
Isn't that pretty? It's got a
Yes,
little
it's
horse.
precious. It
Beautiful.
looks like
And
stained glass
Nancy.
work to me.
And then let me show y'all. I got some more today. This one come from I'm gonna show them on my live
I thought
tonight,
you were
but
going
y'all
to
get
tell
the
us the
first
good
view of them.
stuff.
Hold on. Y'all get the first view. But I got like a big old gob of these. These
Well,
are just
this is
so cute. And these come from Nancy. Oh no. Okay. These little ornaments like this right here. Aren't they
Oh, that's
so
cute.
cute? Look. Aren't they
Oh,
so cute?
oh, those are so
I got a
pretty.
big gob of them.
Oh, good,
I got a
good.
big
This
gob
tree's
of them.
gonna be loaded.
This tree is going to
good.
be beautiful and
Good.
loaded.
We'll eat all those peppermint cakes, unless they're
I
plastic.
just wish Sherry was coming this year. I know Sherry will be with us, but Sherry.
Yeah, I'll be.
I wish I could be, but I cannot be.
But look at this too.
I will not explain why, but yeah. I'd love to be
No, it's a
there.
YouTuber that came to my restaurant today.
What if we hijacked you?
Look how
Okay,
beautiful.
who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? You ain't gonna tell us, are you?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I got. I'll tell y'all on my live tonight.
Hold it up a little bit. Okay, that's what I
Ain't that
thought.
beautiful?
I'm going to send something very,
Yes.
I got a
very,
bunch
very
more too that I'm going to show you. And some people are sending personalized ones of kids. Hey, Kim B, Abigail, Wisconsin Mama, 97 up.
Hi,
I'm going
girl.
to
Yeah,
send
I'm
you.
so
she
happy
sent
you're
that.
here.
And I thought
I
that was
love you.
beautiful.
I miss you so much. I
Lady
miss you
7
so
Up
much.
is so sweet.
I love you
She's a good
guys.
lady.
I
Yeah.
love you.
And she
So is
sent.
Scout Smooth. So are a lot of people who
Um,
I love the pictures. We ought to.
these pretty
You
little
know what,
blue
Chewy?
ones.
We
And I
should
feel like
show
these
him the
can go.
pictures from the
It's
last
November the
one.
4th, right?
It
November
is
the
November
4th.
the 4th. Yes. We've got to get a number, a date, I mean, a time down though. For sure.
Yeah.
And here's another one. I'm showing you all the ornaments for everybody else gets to see them tonight.
Go right ahead.
Um,
If it's okay with Chewy, which I know it is.
This
Oh,
is a pretty
yes.
one. And she said this one is, Nancy bought these and she said this one's reminded her of summer.
Hold your head up.
Oh.
Head up.
So I thought that was
Oh,
beautiful. She said that
That
reminded
is
her of summer.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
yes,
All of
it
these
is.
are beautiful. All of these are beautiful. This tree is going to be so
They
laden
are.
with ornaments that'll probably tip over again. And
Yeah.
if I were
It
there,
probably
I'd say,
will because
tree
we've
down,
already got all the
tree
picture
down.
frame ornaments. We already got all the picture frame ornaments.
Chewy, do you have all the pictures of us at the last one?
So now we just got to get all the picture.
Yeah, I do. On my phone, I do. Yes.
Yeah.
Could you show those to everybody? How much fun we had, how much love there was.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did.
All of us sitting there holding hands. And
I'll do a live later on if y'all want to come
Thank you,
over.
Kim. I love you so much.
prayer.
But I want to do a live while you're on, Miss Chewy. I want you to have all the
prayer.
love too.
Oh.
I just got off the
I
phone
love
with
you.
Chili Billy.
Did you?
Chillbilly, and
Oh, thank you, Lady Seven
he's
Up.
got. There's no telling how many ornaments he has that he's cut out from dye. If y'all know what dye is, and then you cut it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, he has probably at least 50 or 60 ornaments that probably his daughter will paint quite a few of them.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Don't you
you,
know
Kimmy.
he will?
But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail your live.
That's
Miss
okay.
Julie. I just figured I'd give you all the first view of some of the new ornaments that's coming in.
Well, I appreciate it.
Cheeky,
Y'all got the first
Absolutely.
view.
I'd like to set an ornament that's very precious to me. It is an ornament my mother gave me when I was 10. It's a nativity scene. It's made of brass, and each side, the four sides, shows his birth and his growing up and his
Oh,
preaching and then his resurrection. And that is
That's
a
beautiful,
very
Sherry.
important ornament to me, and I will send that ornament to represent everything that we all believe in.
Sherry, that's so
Be
special. Oh,
I will.
that is sweet, Jerry.
I'm sorry I derailed your life there, Miss Chewy.
That's okay. That's okay. That's quite all right. I thought I was going to have to
Yeah,
take
she
a
was
take a big laugh there for a
She
minute.
was begging for people to come up here, and I tried about 15 times. No, I'm just kidding. I tried a few times. I finally got up here after I had to reboot my tablet.
Well, I tell you what,
I'm
it's a
stupid.
good live.
No,
Oh,
excuse me,
now
I'm moron.
I'm hoping I can get there. I got some big competition out there, ain't it?
Well, yeah, but you know what? You're one of them people everybody loves. So I think you're going to do
Oh,
great.
yeah.
You've already got almost 300 subscribers.
In a very short while. What?
In a very
3
short while.
lives?
Some
3
people
lives?
only hold like 20 subscribers for like a
For 3
year.
lives.
It takes a
Oh,
long
wow.
time. Yeah.
But you know what?
Okay.
You are one of the main reasons I have that many subscribers.
Nah, everybody loves you. I didn't build you a
What about
channel.
me?
Everybody loved you
What about
already.
me? You gonna leave
Just
me?
reminding people that you've got a channel
My
now.
feelings.
No, everybody loves you. People wouldn't be over around here and subscribe to you if they didn't like you. People don't
Yeah.
subscribe to people they don't like. Do you?
No,
No.
actually, I just
Reminded that you got a channel.
I unsubscribed last night to 2 channels.
Yeah. People just need to be reminded that you got a channel. That's it.
Yeah.
People love you.
I told her what she got to be known and her
Oh,
personality and the
it's
way she does
okay.
things.
You're making
That
my
she
coffee
would
low.
be.
Here, put this in the garbage.
She'd be taken
Please.
off like a rocket.
Garbage. Y'all, I'm so tired of flies.
I love you. I love you, Wisconsin. Hey, I have a cure for that. My husband,
Wisconsin mama sick.
there is, how you have the bug zappers for outside?
Yeah, well, I had a one. It's like a tennis racket, and you can
No.
go around and wipe on them, and they die.
Listen to this. They make them for inside, for permanent ones for inside.
I got some at the restaurant.
Do you? I have one in my kitchen. I set it on top of my refrigerator. And you know how in this time of year, the little tiny fruit flies and stuff.
Dog Peter Knights.
Oh
I've got a question. Anybody who can answer.
I don't have them. I don't have a problem, not whatsoever. This thing, the only thing it does do, scares the bejeebus out of my dogs. You can hear nails going on my hardwood floors every time it goes, because it's really loud. I mean, it makes a loud, electrical sound, basically, whenever.
Like a
Especially when yeah, but no, it's like snaps, especially when a big one gets in there or a bit, just a regular fly.
Right.
Yeah.
It goes. But yeah.
I got different.
I-
I've got them on them lights that they get into and they can't come out. The blue light thingies. I
this
got
one has
plug-in
blue
ones
lights.
at my restaurant, and
Well, Jinkies, tell me
it,
what I'm supposed to do with these stink bugs crawling up 20 feet above me. I wait till they get down where I am, and I grab them with
There
a
ain't much
fingernail,
hope for them things.
and I put them outside. I put them
I hope you
outside.
feel better, Wisconsin Mama. I love you.
No one has
get you
made
some cough
anything.
syrup, Wisconsin Mama.
Wisconsin Mama, yeah, well, soon, because we love you, and you know that.
Yes, very much so.
Sherry's
We
got her
do.
glasses on. Her word wall.
What is the
Look on
matter with
Amazon.
that?
Look on Amazon. They have these little black lights. It's it's got 2 black light bulbs in it. And I'm telling you, I don't have a bit of problem. I've had it
That's
all
what I
summer.
got.
Wonderful.
I've got 2 at the restaurant, and I don't have any trouble at the restaurant. Not at all.
Vinegar. Now, that's what I used last year was vinegar and water and a little dish soap. But
I
That's what
don't
I'm getting
either.
I'm
ready
I
to
telling
don't
you,
do.
have. I don't have a
you will
mosquito.
not do any. I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. I'm gonna buy you one, Jinkies, when
Get you a bat house.
I'm gonna order
Get
you
you a
one.
bat house. They
Okay.
house 100 bats, and they eat mosquitoes like yum yum yum.
This thing is crazy. It's crazy.
Really?
I'm gonna drop down and go back in the chat, Chewy. I gotta do some ordering for the
Okay.
restaurant and do some bills, but I'm listening to you, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I love you. I'll see you later.
I've been listening to y'all anyway. I just haven't been able to chat a lot.
I'm leaving.
That's fine. I understand.
I had a
I'm
couple
leaving.
employees today, and my employees, I was sitting at home, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get paperwork done today, get everything done.
Oh, that don't sound like it happened.
And I went in there, and I all morning long they kept calling me. How do you do this? How do you do that? I'm like, oh shit. Then all of a sudden I
never called
heard.
you about asking to do
All of a sudden I
anything.
heard my dinger go off, and
call
I
me.
said, "Are you okay?" She said, "You better get here. I'm leaving now." She said, "I'm gonna whoop her." She said, "I've never been put in jail before, but I'm whooping her." I said, "Oh Lord, don't whoop her!" So I made that one girl go in the back and smoke a cigarette until I got there, and I said, "Don't whoop her, don't whoop her." And
Oh my
I
goodness.
calmed the situation when I got there. Then, as soon as I calmed that situation down, every person in Harlan County decided to come eat the Hungry Goats today.
Oh.
We was busy. We didn't have time to fight. We were so busy.
That's
And
good.
the girls were very underprepared is the problem, and it's why they're having so much trouble. And we was super duper busy. Had people calling me, taking payments over the phone, all kinds of stuff. And then this certain YouTuber's wife walks in to my restaurant.
Certain YouTubers
And I
what?
looked at her and I said, "Get the hell out of here."
I know
said,
who
"Get."
that was.
And it's not no family members.
I know, but is she a
And
young
it's not
thing?
rap, and it's not nobody like that.
Is
It-
she a young? Is she a young thing?
no, she ain't no young thing. I think she's even older than me. We was in
No,
first
but
grade
she
together.
used to be a young
But
thing.
and
Good deal,
then
buddy.
she kept going on about
Oh my gosh.
she kept going on about how I
Don't go in
threatened
the
to kill her
restaurant.
husband,
You're
and
gonna
I did
fuss
not.
about it.
Oh my God. Are you
She
kidding?
I did not threaten her husband in any way possible.
Oh, I know who it is.
You know who it is.
Yes, I know who it is.
It's I did not threaten her husband in any way. He's sitting out in the
No,
car.
you didn't. No, you
He's
didn't.
sitting out in the
Bits.
car.
Boy, he's
And
got some big ones, ain't he?
he's got some
Chewy,
big ones, yeah.
Can you read?
And I said, "Get the
Chewy?
hell out of here." I had customers and she's trying to fight with me at the restaurant.
Oh my God. I would call the law. Call LE.
Well, and I'm just like, I've knew her my whole life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've knew her my whole life. And I knew him too. And
I was in your live that night
yeah.
when all that went down. And
Yeah.
it was stupid.
It was stupid. I
Well,
think
he
she
did.
come in there to try to prove a point to me, like she's Billy Badass coming in there acting like she's. I told her, I said, "Get out of here!" And here's my two workers that was threatening to beat each other up. They was up behind me, going to beat her up, looking at her like they wanted to beat her up because she was in there talking down to me and stuff. And one of them said, "You need to get out of here." And that's my little Christian girl that wears the skirts. And it was funny. It was funny. And then I had salespeople calling me. All kinds of
Does she
salespeople.
wear
Then people in the
underwear?
newspaper salesperson come in. And I said, I'm locking this damn
They
door.
still
I
have
want to close the
newspapers?
restaurant at 3:30.
They
I
still
said,
have
I'm not doing this
newspapers.
no more.
Did you
Country
really?
Girl Ann.
Country Girl Ann.
So
How
yeah, I
you?
ended up closing the restaurant. I was like, I'm not doing this drama stuff not one
Thank
minute
you, Country
longer.
Girl.
And then one of my workers, her little boy fell. Her little boy fell and hurt himself real bad at
Oh
school.
no.
So I let her get on
No.
out there, but Lord help her, she was a mess.
I bet she was.
So yeah, that was my day. I didn't get nothing done. So I'm trying to get stuff done now that I was supposed to got done.
Bless your heart.
I
Jinkies.
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say one more word to you, girl.
You know what? You the woman. You the woman.
I want to do a live to show everybody this stuff, but Lord help me, I ain't got much time to do anything.
Yeah.
Bless
When
your
you get
heart.
older, you have less time.
Oh well.
Obviously.
Yeah. Where you choose to spend your time is your business.
I tell you.
Well, that's one thing I can say about I love retirement.
I
I
wish
do.
So do I.
I won't be
I
seeing
wish I hadn't
retirement
had to
anytime
retire
soon.
this way.
There
I'd
won't be
senior
no
citizens
retirement
not
in my
wanting to have to
future.
retire.
I'll die
Well,
at work.
Well, I'm still teaching anyway, so what the hell?
yeah, you will.
Uh,
You're at
I
lighter going.
I cashed out my retirement to get the restaurant.
Oh, jeez. Why did you not consult me about any of this? Really?
Well, it was
All
a
I
independent
have
dream.
is experience.
If COVID, my
Experience
restaurant would
here.
probably be flourishing right now if COVID wouldn't
Yeah.
have happened. But when
Yeah,
COVID happened,
You
it
already
just
hijacked her.
it messed a
COVID,
lot of things
it
up.
did. Yes, COVID really hurt the economy. And I still
everybody.
have hope my restaurant might be okay. But
Well, I'll tell you what, you have awesome, awesome food.
well, I'm hoping that
Yeah,
it'll be
next time she
okay.
comes down here, I want her to make me some chicken and dumplings. I know she's used to cooking all the time, but it's just
It's the
meatballs.
best chicken dumplings I've ever eaten.
My
That's what I
Rappy Doodle
want.
is calling me. I'll call you back. I'm gonna get off here, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
bye.
Tell him to
Make
come
sure
and
he's
see
okay.
me over here.
Yeah, send him over here. I've sent I don't know how many people.
All right, guys. Let's see if we can get.
All right, let's get back. This is Maya's family and how they've been.
Yeah, this is
They've
in the
been
court.
they've been wronged over the hospital with child abuse. So let's get back to the point at hand.
Never treated her for CRPS and took multiple positions, especially to them, especially to Maya, that she did not have CRPS. Yet they billed over $500,000 to the healthcare provider and the Kowalskis for the treatment of it.
It's hard to juggle everything in life. I feel like Purdue Global offers
God
balance,
love him
and I wanted to go back to.
So that's one side of the story. Let's go to the other one. Howard Hunter is representing the defendant in this case, Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, and he rebutted some of what Anderson had to say in his opening statement.
I'll be right back, guys.
As of
Don't leave me
October
out
7th,
I'm not a I'm not,
we
I
had
want one of those. I want one of those dogs.
Kowalski seeking out care for all children, as I've said.
Right now.
We believe the evidence is going to show you that care was reasonable and necessary and appropriate and did indeed we're going to suggest to you the evidence I'm about to discuss with you will show that what went before, the treatment that went before, did not necessarily fall into that category.
Yeah, come over
Any of those three categories. And that is the reason, one of the big reasons that we're here today.
Hush, Chewy, we're listening, baby.
Now, as of this
Okay.
date,
You tell me to hush.
as of the time that Maya Kowalski was discharged from all children, we believe that in fact she had been set on a path of therapy that has enabled her to resume function, to get out of a wheelchair, to be relatively pain-free, and to be in a situation of participating in her school and in society as she does today. So how did we get there?
I don't know about you guys, but I honestly don't think they could have any leg to stand on to defend
No,
what they did to that little girl.
I agree with that.
It's just it's ridiculous.
They're using their child.
Yes. But what do you hear this 911 call?
Well, on October 7th, Maya Kowalski was brought to the emergency room at All Children's. As you've heard, she had bad stomach pain. She was screaming, crying, thrashing around, cursing at staff.
That was a lie
upset,
there.
And presumed to have to be right under the law. All they have to be is reasonable.
Appendicitis or
Said they all
Just
they didn't have to be right. They just had to be
first. They probably were right.
have the reason to be able
But
to.
even if they weren't, they were more than reasonable.
So
They
yeah,
just-
is what they did
Yeah,
reasonable?
he said you have
That
to be
becomes
reasonable
a
to
central
see.
question
Reasonable,
in these kinds
exactly.
of lawsuits. The 911 phone call that Jack Kowalski, Maya's father, Beata's widower, made when he found his wife's body was played for the court. I tell you this right now, this is very tough to listen to.
Okay.
What city are you in?
Venice.
Trigger warning.
Closest road is Lee Road in Venice.
Is there a name of the neighborhood?
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Yes.
Kyle,
What's the phone number that you're calling from?
I'll give you my cell.
Tell me exactly what happened.
She hung herself in the garage. No.
Stay on the line. Are you with her now?
Well, I'm in the garage.
How old is she?
42.
Is she awake? I just have to verify.
She's stiff. She's stiff. Oh my God.
Well, that has to be a long time because still, that's rigor mortis.
No, Kyle,
That doesn't even set in until about 6 to 8
Okay,
hours
tell me why she
after
looks like
death.
she's dead.
No, I'm a retired deputy fire chief.
That does not set in until 6 to 8 hours
Do you
after
think she's
death.
beyond any help?
Beyond, yes, rigor mortis. I'm sure she's really
Okay.
stiff.
I'm sending I'm sending someone to assist you. Please leave everything as you found it. Is there anything we can do for you?
Okay, just please get somebody here.
They're on their way.
I'm gonna bring my son to my neighbors or call my neighbor.
Okay. Can you tell me the address there one more time?
End the phone call.
Okay, they're on their way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Well, one of the first witnesses called for the
Whew. I don't know about you guys, but that's just
That's disgusting, isn't it?
oh, it's just awful.
What?
It's awful.
Yeah, I mean, really? You have to find your spouse hanging in the garage until she's so stiff that she's in rigor mortis. That meant, I don't know when that happened, but that takes about 6 to 8 hours. You may research it.
Yeah.
That's why morticians want to take bodies while they can still move them in position.
Right.
Plaintiff's side was Robert Rhines. He's Jack Kowalski's brother, Maya's uncle. And he was able to give the jury an idea of how the family reacted when Maya was taken into state custody at All Children's.
How did you first learn that she wasn't going to be coming home soon?
Jack and I talked every day. And he called me and told me, he says, they took Maya. And I said, what do you mean they took Maya? And he says, they took custody of Maya. They took her away from
Stop
us.
swinging around.
And me, like him, and everybody else, like Maya, like Beata, everybody was in shock, not understanding what just happened.
Making me dizzy.
How would you describe your brother's reaction, knowing that she couldn't come home?
Fear, which is something I've never seen on Jack's face before. I've seen him do stuff on the fire department that most people in this world would never try. Dangling off.
You know, one of the problems that they had with her mother is that her mother was very, very vocal, and she was very demanding because she wanted to make sure her child was taken care of and that her child wasn't in pain. And she knew what would help her, but they thought she was just doing it for attention, I guess, just like the Munchausen by proxy.
Attention. But was she, yeah, she was found guilty, but in her mind, did she think it was merciful?
But no, I mean, I don't know what you mean by merciful for what, Sherry? For who? For Maya?
Yeah.
What, for her unaliving herself?
Well, do you think she had any help?
No. She done this herself.
Do you think anything drove
she left a
her
note.
Do you think anything drove her to that point?
Oh yeah, it was because she couldn't see her child for 3 months, and they were accusing her of doing stuff to her to make her think she was,
evil.
Yeah. Yep. Skunk Ape. Hey, Skunk Ape. Welcome.
Skunk Ape. Is that rap?
Skunk Ape? I have no idea.
I don't know. I've never heard of Skunk Ape in my life, but that's a pretty damn good name, don't you think?
It is a good name. Welcome.
I think I'm gonna call myself Skanky.
Okay, let's see.
This is really awful, you know?
It is. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Awful. I mean,
it's terrible. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, Miss
Water
Julie, go
towers
ahead.
and stuff, and I've never seen her on his face.
That's her little brother.
But it was.
We
just,
need to know.
He was scared. For the first time I saw my brother really.
What's that, Sherry?
We need to know about these things.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this after you get to hear her testimony, and her testimony just breaks your heart. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some of that because we got the gist of it. We know what's going on here now. We know that they had her there. And did you know that they after her mother hung herself, 6 days later, they released her back to her family. 6 days after her mother died.
Why do you think so?
Because they thought that she was the one that was causing all of it.
Mm-hmm. Good thinking.
The 8 people. Wow.
Good thinking. Don't say you hate people, but some
No,
people
I didn't say I hate people. I just said I've
Oh,
only
I'm
got.
sorry. I can't hear worth the crap. You know it, Chewy.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll listen to her.
That didn't sound like you anyway. I've never heard you say the word hate.
No, never, 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 never. Okay, just a second. Let me get.
She's got some good stuff out there. Y'all need to look at it.
Are you sick of scooping that disgusting antiquated litter box?
Woo, that's not it.
No, it's definitely not it, Chewy.
It's okay. I had it up there.
I call her Chewbacca, like after Star Wars,
Oh,
like she looks like a Sasquatch, by the way. No, she's a beautiful person, and I love her so very much. We speak often, and it's only about love and our feelings.
Exactly.
I made some great friends.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know anybody. Didn't take long.
No.
I could see how everybody was.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let me get her up here. Well, that's not it.
Who were you showing? The prosecutor or the defense?
Who? Oh no, I don't see.
There wasn't ever a specific time where I saw the doctors and nurses ask my mom to leave. It was only because this was the day that she had to go to work, and that was my last conversation with her. Whereas with my dad, I vividly remember people coming in and telling him that this was his last time to say goodbye to me.
So was this the last time you saw your mom?
The last time I saw my mom, my dad wasn't there. I was laying in the bed.
This was while you're in your room. Did you get
Still in the PICU.
Still in the PICU?
Still in the PICU, yes.
So this is pretty close to when you checked in?
Yes.
Got it done?
Yes. I know I was still in the PICU. My mom was like picking up her work bag and just like little things she had brought to the hospital. And she said, "I love you and I'll see you tomorrow." And I never saw her again.
Wow, Chewy.
Need some water?
Thanks for bringing this to our attention.
You're welcome. I just wish I could get, more people
I noticed you
to
were
look at it,
Could you explain that?
Yeah, so
I've been sending people. They need to pay attention.
So December 10th was my birthday.
It's okay.
I turned 11.
I know
and
that
I was
everybody wants to
still
listen
in the hospital at the time.
Drama.
And the hospital has this program where
This is not
they
a
collect
drama channel.
funds
It's not a dating
for
channel,
children who are still in
You
the
don't like
hospital
it,
on their
get off of
birthday. I was given $20 to spend.
It's really true crime.
And I remember the social worker came in and she asked me what I'd like to buy. I bought a Nerf gun for my brother. I bought my mom a necklace, and then I bought my dad his favorite bag of mints because I didn't have a lot of money left over. But then my Aunt Wendy bought him this little glass Christmas tree, and we just said it was for me. But I bought my mom this very specific necklace that says "I love you" to the moon and back. It's just like she always said that to me. And then I found out later that she wore it every single day. And when she was found in the garage, she was still wearing it.
Oh my gosh.
And I have it on my neck right now.
Oh my gosh.
Have some water.
Sorry.
We'll get through it.
I hope so, Kim.
Does that look like
Can we
real hurt
publish
to you?
25701-001?
Does
We're
that
going to
look like
switch
real
for a
hurt
second,
to you,
don't I? And
Chewy?
ask you about
I agree.
obvious symptoms at the time of your admission. Now, the record reflects it. This
We
is
can see the
October
differences.
8th, 2016. So this would have been the day after you came in.
Yes,
And was this a Friday? And then this one would have been on a Saturday?
correct.
All right. And what is that there?
It's a lesion, and
Lola
again,
could
the
have done
same
that to
thing.
me.
It's just smaller ones connecting.
Okay. Now, since that time, have you had the opportunity to review some of the Johns Hopkins records that were supposed to be documenting your condition here and there?
Yes.
All right. Let's show 1001-2645.
Okay.
And I'll represent for the record.
Okay.
It'll show.
Here you go.
All right. So, what do y'all think?
Here you go. That's what I think.
I mean, they've got all the documentation where they charged them for, billed the insurance company for the disease, but yet they say she didn't have it.
The invisible disease.
Right, and they took her. So, what would you guys do? Would you all sue the hospital for $200 million like they did, or what would you do?
Nothing.
You would do nothing?
Nothing. I'm not about suing people. I don't care who they are.
Well, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It could be $2. But they need to, it needs to hurt. It needs to hurt. It needs to be.
I know, and hurt often comes in the form of a pocketbook, right?
Well, in a business, and I'm telling you, that's all a hospital is business.
I know what it is, darling. It is a business. It is absolutely a business. 100%.
Right. So
I can see. I see what's going on. I just have. I got my thinking goes in different angles, Chewy, as you know. So
yeah, I know that.
I have to think about every angle. I can't just think about one. I can't have tunnel vision.
Right.
So I'm just listening and learning, and I'm very happy to be here.
Well, I'm happy you're here too. So she didn't get to see her mother again. Of course, I think.
No.
No, she didn't. But she is walking, and she doesn't have a whole lot of flare-ups anymore. So believe me, I don't know what her pain is or what, but I have an autoimmune disease that causes me to have flares, and I'm telling you, I just had to.
Do you have MS?
No, I have RA.
Okay, you have rheumatoid arthritis.
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah, and I just had to have a.
How does that affect you, Julie?
Steroid injection.
I know.
RA?
How does that? I know, but how does that affect you when you have a flare up?
Oh, my hands, which they've gone down now, but my hands swell really, really, and my joints in my hands, my wrists.
Your fingers.
Yes, my fingers, my ankles.
How about your feet?
My ankles. My ankles.
Okay.
My ankles are when I first was diagnosed with it.
How about your toes? How about your toes? Are they crooked?
No, not yet.
Are they turned under where it's hard to walk on them?
I have my bunions.
Or do you have crossed toes where one toe crosses the other?
You have RA and lupus, Abigail. What do you take? What medication do they have you on, Abigail?
I'd say Lyrica.
Lady 7 has MS.
Well,
I'm on Rinvoq.
They should put you on marijuana is what they ought to put you on.
Yeah. But
That's
the
the
inflammation is
truth.
what's so bad.
That's the truth. That's one thing I hope Biden follows through with. I hope he does nationalize the legalization of marijuana because he's been talking about it and he's thinking about it. It's making. I mean, it's like 32 states that legalize it, and how many is that? What? 18 of us or whatever? 28? No,
Cricket
8.
fingers.
Yeah. I mean, we don't, or they don't, and that's
Lyric.
that's the one good thing. People need it for pain. I'm telling you, it's the best thing for pain you've ever had in your life. Don't take opioids. Those are synthetic, man-made drugs. They're just chemicals.
Lyricas and muscle relax. Well, I was given the first one I was given was Imbral, which that's injections.
Well, were you given the one that is? You didn't take the shots, did you? That you have
Yes,
to take.
I did it first. I took.
Okay.
No, I took. Actually, the first thing they gave me was methotrexate.
Oh,
And
that's what my stepmother took, methotrexate, and it's a cancer drug. Actually, that's what it was developed for.
Mm-hmm.
And then
but I took the injections.
Okay, those injections are expensive, baby girl.
Yeah,
Just
well,
telling you.
the Imbral injections, they were $1,000 a piece, and
I
you had to
just told
take
you that.
one.
They're
Yeah,
expensive.
they were over $1,000 a piece. But anyway, my
it's awful.
my
But you know
Rinvoq
what?
is
Her hands were all of her fingers were turned to the right, and all the other fingers and the toes and everything were just all screwed up. So
brown bear. It's terrible.
She went to
isn't
a
it?
hand surgeon to have her fingers be just like mine, and it worked. And when I messed up my thumb, I went to the same hand surgeon. Sorry.
It's okay.
But
yeah. I took Imbral.
It's a rough thing, and it's painful. People don't realize how painful it is when you got joints out of place where they're not supposed to be, and it presses on nerves. It's very painful.
Yes, it is. I took.
Don't let anybody kid you.
I took Imbral.
RA is not a joke.
That's true. But I took Imbral for
Imbral?
No,
EMBREL?
EMBREL. Imbral.
That's just what I said, sweetheart.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I took Imbral for a few months, but it wasn't. And I took along with methotrexate.
Methotrexate, yeah.
But then
that doesn't work either.
I wasn't getting the results that they.
You gotta go get corticosteroid shots in the joints, and that will help for a little while.
So I ended up.
Is that the truth or not?
No, I had to take a steroid shot because I'll tell you. But anyway, between my insurances, but this last crazy chicken lady. So the last.
Oh Lord! Don't let that crazy chicken lady up here. No.
They ended up putting me on Rinvoq.
I know methotrexate was first a cancer drug. It really was.
Mm-hmm.
I've researched all this. I wanted to be a doctor, so I know about a lot of stuff. Really, I do.
Well, my doctor, she's been doing really good, and the Rinvoq that I take is $6,000 a month.
See, what did I just tell you?
$6,000. Isn't that ridiculous?
What did I tell everybody a few minutes ago? What did I tell you? It's
expensive.
Very expensive. I know this. It's better to have hand surgery or toe surgery or whatever than it is to go through.
That's
all
true,
that
Brown Bear.
She did.
So I don't know why I got on my medication and all that stuff and have an RA, but
And lupus.
no, I don't have lupus.
I thought you said you had lupus.
No, I don't have lupus. No, I don't. Abigail Rose has lupus.
What about Lean on Me? Doesn't she?
I think she may. I think she may.
I don't know, but I know some people on lupus, and yeah, I understand that too. You know what? For a long time, what's that disease called where you have all these pains all over your body? And fibromyalgia. That was not even.
Fibromyalgia.
Yeah, it was not even recognized as a disease until about what 15 years ago. It was
Yeah.
never even recognized. It was
That's
like
that's an autoimmune disease too, isn't it?
yes, it is. It is. It attacks your nerves and your muscles.
Yeah.
That's why it's called fibro, which means muscle, and myalgia means the pain.
I don't know what's wrong
The
with me.
nerve. Well,
I'm having
it's.
cramps, something fierce.
Well, don't ask me. I don't know anything.
Yes, you know everything, Sherry.
I don't know everything, but I wish I know. I don't want to sound like my dad. He said, Sherry, I wish I could know everything. I said, well, Dad, you can't. I'm sorry to tell you. He's like 84 years old. I'm like, you can't. If you knew everything, you'd be God. And you
Well,
are
in
not
my
God.
mind, my daddy knew everything.
We were smart asses to each
Your
other.
mama had what is this?
We had fun. We bantered a lot. He'd say, Sherry, are you taking your medicine? I mean, no. Oh, yes, you are. Emphatically, you are. Let's get back to the case.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I can bring stuff back to the point. My kids tried to get me off point all the time, and it didn't work because I just say, well, now we've had that conversation. We're going back to where we were.
Good.
Right?
Good. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Right. Right.
Go ahead, baby. You're doing a great job.
Well, I don't know.
I love your background more than anybody else's I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. Like I said, I took
And
that
by the
picture.
way,
That corner, that's the corner of my house right there. There.
I was going to say that. By the
Yeah.
way, that she took that picture from
That
her
one right there.
house.
Yeah, that's the
What
corner
a
of my house.
beautiful sunset. I've never seen anything so beautiful as a backdrop. You don't need to go buy any green screen. That's a bunch of crap.
Gee, oh, girl, that's okay. I'm just so happy you made it.
Who?
Hatchie.
Who?
Hash brown.
Oh, Hashy.
Yes.
Oh, I love my Hashy now.
Yeah, I
I
love
love my
Hashy too.
Hashy. I love all these people, and I
Hash brown.
I
Hash
missed
brown.
them when I missed them when I was at a different venue. I missed them. I missed all those friends, but they were turned against me. And if anybody can name one thing I've said that is not nice to anybody, I would like to hear it. So join in.
We love you, Sherry. We love you, Sherry.
I know that, and I don't try to be mean. That's not even in my
I know
character.
that. It's okay. It's okay. I don't want to be mean either.
Let's get on with the case.
But Hash brown actually has been diagnosed with CRPS. So she.
Oh no.
Yeah, she was. She was diagnosed with it. So she texted me the other day.
We should pray for Hashy. I will, if you'll allow me.
Honey, I ain't gonna never tell nobody they can't pray.
It's not the first time you've heard me pray.
No, you go right ahead, Sherry.
I prayed the first time I met all you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Our Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight and we ask that you bless and take care and touch our friend Hashy. We love her so much. She has been so good to all of us. and she has always been a great mod, no matter where she is. And Lord, just touch her and heal her, and we ask you in Jesus' holy name. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
They actually changed the name when they diagnosed me. Let's see what it says here. They actually changed the name when they diagnosed me as
sympathetic
Kowalski.
reflex dystrophy. Okay. That's not too far off from muscular dystrophy, actually, because it has to do with reflexes, and muscles have to do the reflexes. So, sympathetic just means that
Wow.
It's just starting. It's just starting, baby. That's what it means.
She couldn't walk for almost 6 months.
I had to learn to walk again too. It was quite a challenge, let me tell you. I had a yellow lab that followed me around the swimming pool because it was flat. And I make one loop a day with a walker. And the next day, my goal was to make 2. And here's Sage right behind me. And she was, you know.
So Hash Brown knows.
It's a hard time.
She can relate to some of the.
Oh yeah, I've had a
pain.
sciatica back injury. I've learned to deal with it too. I just pulled a muscle from a rib today, and I was near tears when I told Erica she was going to have to take over everything, even bringing me something to drink. I couldn't get out of the bed, and I'm out of my medication because I changed doctors. He's out of town, and I can't get anybody to give me my
Yes,
medication.
Hash Brown. Yeah, yes, Brown Bear. Yes, that was her. That was her little brother. He actually took the stand and told of what it did to him. You know, to not be able to see his big sister, because they were really close. They did. You know, he helped her. You know, with getting stronger. You know, trying to use her arms and because to look at this, the way that her feet looked and everything, it's just, I don't see how in the world they could have thought that she was faking it. It's mind boggling. But yeah, that was her little brother. This family was so close.
I guess I'm too opinionated and too blunt because I just
no, you
yeah. Brutally blunt. But you're doing a great job. And gabapentin.
Gabapentin.
Forget Neurontin. That crap was awful, and I just
quit. Well, gabapentin is.
Quit it. I quit that shit. I thought this is doing something to my mind. Like when they put me on Ritalin, I was like, look, I'm not staring at the wall all day. I'd rather have my hyperactive personality, which is if you could ask Chewy, I'm the same way when she met me. I'm not any different.
No.
That's true, isn't it? I'm just wide open all the time, and I can't.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, because I'm hyperactive and I'm stuck in a body.
It's a beautiful body, even though it don't work very well.
Well, thank you. I've got to put my lipstick on. Erica's like, why do you have lipstick on in the morning?
She was 10. She was 10 years old when her mother died.
Yeah, imagine that.
10 years old.
Imagine that. That's a very
she
age. You know, it's between me and.
She did get to go to her mother's funeral.
Good. Good. May I ask you something, Miss Chewy?
Yes.
May I go get a beer and drink it on your ride?
I don't care, honey. You're welcome to drink whatever you want.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I love you guys. I'll be right back.
We love you, Sherry.
Believe it or not, my caregiver's husband has a camera or several in my house, and it goes off on his Apple Watch anytime I make movement. And he said, if we don't see you moving around in 4 to 6 hours, we're headed over there right then. Now that is somebody that loves you to set up a camera, hooked to their watch. And it's Erica's husband. He's just like her.
The cameras are inside your house?
Yeah. He said, if you don't go into the kitchen or somewhere, we don't see you move at your normal times. We're headed over there. So yeah, they watch me. I don't care. They watch me on his watch.
Oh.
It's his
Well,
watch.
go get your beer.
It's his watch to watch me on his watch.
I got
You
you. I
understand
got
what I
you.
mean?
I got you.
No, he loves me.
You go
Thank you.
get your drink.
I will go get my drink. I'm tired of drinking Gatorade and water and damn tea and everything else all day. About time for a beer. It's
Do you have
9:30.
yeah.
I mean, hell.
Do you have to go to a specialist, Ashley?
She's my sweetheart.
I can understand you having your
She
daddy
knows
set
it.
up that way.
I know, Chewy, I know all these people. I really do. I know them. I've seen them at other chats and places that I tell them all the time that I love them. I love to hear what they have to say.
I know you do, Sherry.
I mean, I don't try to judge people. I just really enjoy listening to others' opinions, and I don't have to agree with anybody. But you know what? That doesn't mean that we have to be opponents.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. We got to, but you know,
Go ahead.
I have met
Oh,
Candace,
Erica, you are so good.
and I have I had personal conversations with Candace.
Did you talk to Candace personally?
Me, yeah.
So did I.
I've met Candace.
I haven't, but I talked to her on the phone several times.
But
and Donnie would come through it, and he'd say, "Who's talking to?" She'd say, "Auntie Sherry," and I'd say, "Hey, Big D," and then she'd say, "Auntie Sherry said, hey, Big D," and he'd say, "I love you, Auntie Sherry." That's all I can say. I mean,
yeah,
I don't, I can't condemn somebody because I don't know. That to me is just not. We have our own ideas and theories and everything else, and I've heard some things that kind of made me think a little bit.
right. But what I was going to say is, I've talked to Candace, and there is so many theories about what happened to
I
Summer.
have never blamed her for one thing, nor her husband. Look,
How pretty.
Star of David,
That's pretty.
Jesus' birth,
Yeah.
empty cross, Jesus' resurrection.
Amen.
I got Jesus' birth and resurrection around my neck.
Oh wow, Hashy, 40 pounds. That's awesome.
Oh heck.
But what I wanted to tell you guys is,
Go ahead, Chewy. You
there
did a great job.
I know until there is.
Please tell your friends to subscribe to Chewy, but not to let Miss Sherry up on the panel. Okay? No, she's a wonderful person. Y'all just don't know her. I do.
Evidently Rap's alive.
Rap's alive.
He's alive. He's alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, good. I'll just have to watch the replay, won't I? I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I don't know what I'm going to do.
But what I wanted to say is, after talking and having the conversation with Candace, and I had decided that I wouldn't use summer to grow my channel.
You would what
I'm
do? What you would what, baby?
I'm not going to use summer to
Oh, to
grow
grow
my
your
channel.
channel.
Yes.
No, it's time for the law enforcement to take this up. And if they have that arrested in 2+ years, it doesn't mean that they won't be, and it might mean that they will never be. So we have to just, we need to move on to other cases like Chewy's doing.
So if by some chance there is an update, if by some chance that there is news, sure, we'll look at it. But I'm not going to I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, I know that's what every channel's doing. Every channel wants to argue back and
Yeah,
forth,
but when you
back and
remain
forth.
when you remain neutral like Switzerland, everybody attacks you for it. Because I've said a million times, I don't know what happened. All I know is that Summer is not where she used to be.
Thank you,
That's
Debbie.
all I have ever said.
But I know you guys know
I have
personally.
questions. Excuse me.
You're all right. I personally don't, after talking to Candace and, and getting to know her, I personally don't think, that she personally had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. But until law enforcement lets us know something, lets us know, because I know that every single theory has been looked at. I have heard of some crazy stuff out there. But like I said,
Yeah.
I'm
monkeys in Beach Creek. That's the funniest thing I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Where those damn monkeys come from anyway?
But like I said, I want to try to cover other stuff, and if that means only having 20 people in chat until my channel grows bigger, I hope it does. I hope it gets to where that people want to hear what I'm talking about, or it's a shame that we have to even talk about crime.
You know what, Chewy?
What's that, Jerry?
I agree with you 100%. It's sad that we even have to talk about it. But we have to let people know what's going on. A lot of people don't know what's going on. They just go about their lives. They go about their lives every day, and they don't even watch the news. They don't pay attention to anything. And it's our job as Christian people or Christ-like people to spread the news. And when he said that, I don't think he meant just spread the news about him. I think he meant spread the news to other people to protect them or protect their children or protect their whatever.
Right.
That was really, that's how I feel.
There's been so many people that have scrutinized, basically, Don and Candace, have really, just say, well, ask them the hard questions. Ask them the hard questions. In my opinion, I don't think there's a question those people haven't been asked.
Don't you think that Ellie has asked them hard questions already?
Oh, I know they have.
Yeah.
And if they hadn't answered correctly or the way that they thought they should, they would.
After 2+ years, don't you think they'd be arrested by now? That's what I keep thinking.
That's what I mean. We don't know. We don't know. Like I said,
I don't
and
know. I don't know. They're either the slickest people in the world or they're just totally innocent. That's all I gotta say. It's black or white. To me. My opinion only. And my opinion, by the way, has no reflection on the creator.
look at this. Let me show you this. Okay, here's you something. Here's a note to you.
Oh, I know, Brownie. I know, Brownie.
You don't know how much,
There's no
like I was
way.
telling you, how relieved I was to see you in
No,
here,
there
Brown
is
Bear.
no way. There's no way I'm going to turn against my babies that I love. I mean, there's my sweethearts. There are my sweethearts. I tell them all the time I love them. That's what I want to be the last words on my lips. I love you.
I love you. You know, I miss the old days. I miss
the fun.
The being able to,
speak freely. Nobody condemning you.
Yeah, and not the old fighting and the old, putting people down and
can't go with that. Can't go with that. No,
can't go and
can't go with that.
I miss it. I miss it really bad. I do
too, and I miss
because there's so many times that I look forward to.
I miss my friends there. I made a
Me
lot
too.
of friends, and I've known them 2+ years, and then all of a sudden they turn against me, and what am I supposed to do? I don't.
Yes, Abigail, I saw that.
You want to hear something?
What's that?
It'll
Yeah.
blow your mind. I think I've already told you that I have begged for forgiveness from God every night for whatever I did, and I still don't know what I'm asking forgiveness for. I've even asked the person for forgiveness with no response. I've asked other people to please let her forgive me, and no. And I'm not using anybody's names. I'm just saying that there's something wrong about that now. Why am I the whipping boy? I am not a mean person at all. Not at all. I'm kind, but do not mistake my kindness as weakness.
No.
Don't you agree?
I don't. I agree. And like I said, we can never yes. It's something needed for the lithium
chip.
For the chip, yeah.
Before a chip. I wish
that's so sad.
Sometimes I wish that I didn't know what I know. Electric cars are going to go. There are not enough electric power stations. You could go 400 miles and
I agree, Debbie. Debbie, it's not worth it.
They never have caught on. They're never going to catch on. Sorry, not my lifetime. And these driverless cars, are you kidding me? Would you get in the back seat of a driverless car?
No.
No way.
No.
Hell no, I would.
I'm very I
Hello to the no.
Really trust somebody to get in their car and even let them drive me,
I'm gonna. Oh no. Erica's a great driver. I still sit in the back seat though. I have PTSD from the bus accident, so I can't sit in the front seat. It scares the hell out of me.
Well,
I sit in the back seat. I have some internet stuff to do on my tablet, and we're on the way to the doctor or wherever we're going. I just keep my head down. I don't look up and do whatever I'm doing.
Well, I don't blame you.
I can't handle it. If I see a school bus and get sick, I mean, that's really bad, isn't it? That's PTSD. My primary doctor knows that. And that's not the only reason I don't drive. My feet are totally neuropathic, and I cannot feel my feet. I wear socks all the time, and sometimes 2 pairs at a
Well,
time.
Debbie,
I want to make sure my feet are being circulated and kept warm.
Debbie, the
What is the matter with you, Debbie?
true crime community has changed drastically.
Are you thinking it was a mistake to
Drastically.
come here?
No,
Debbie,
she's not talking about my channel. She's
I
talking
love
to the
you. Why would you
community.
talk about Chewy? She's one of the most wonderful
She's
people in
not
the
talking
world.
about me. I know what she's saying.
Oh, you refuse to watch the news. Is that the
She's
gist
saying the
of
true
your
crime
comments?
community, period.
Well, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I pay no
I don't.
attention to it. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I enjoy chats that other people.
You know, I thought about.
Well, you shouldn't go to that chat. Nobody's gonna tell me what chat to go to. What the hell's the matter with them?
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. I just got it all out right there.
Anyway.
I'll be quiet, Chewy.
I thought about starting a clip channel is what I was looking at first. But then I thought, you know what? I can't, I mean, not that I personally think I should be on screen, but I like to communicate. I'm a people person. I like to talk to people. And I guess I was thinking, oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna start me a channel and I'll get in there and you know, start talking about these cases and I know this is only my 3rd live and I'm like, gosh, you know, I can't help but be a little disappointed, you know, just a little bit.
Chewy,
After my first one.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
I don't really do true crime unless it's something that's really vital. That's not already happened. That needs to be breaking news or something. But otherwise, I think you should just have a channel. And I've told many people this. And let your chat decide what they want to talk about. If you watch them for a few minutes, that you will see what they want to talk about. They want to talk about their surgery.
So just do more chit chat.
They will let the chat lead you. They talk about their dog.
Cinderella, welcome.
They like to talk about themselves because that's important to them. It's important to everybody to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
That's part of self-esteem. It's not necessarily arrogant, but I'm just saying, your chat will lead you where you need to go. You come up here and just look like you do today, as beautiful as ever, and don't even have a subject. Don't even have a subject. Just watch your chat.
I don't have a very high self-esteem. My self-esteem is way low.
Well, somebody put it there. Somebody put it there, and it wasn't me.
Well, I could talk about that, and I know you guys. Most of you guys know my story, and
I know who it was. I'm not telling anybody anything. I don't.
Yeah, I really don't want to get into that.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that at all. That is not part of our repertoire.
Not part of my vocabulary.
Correct.
Not that I wouldn't.
But you know what? Debbie. I think. What does everybody think about my idea? I'm not trying to override the show or anything.
Exactly.
What do you think about my idea about just letting the chat choose what they want to talk about? If it's their pets, if it's their children, if it's their surgeries, if it's their problems, or whatever. You can be the new, what's her name? Ann Landers. If you remember who that is.
Yes, I remember. I do.
I bet you do, because my mother's clip
I appreciate that, Hashy, but Makeup. This is makeup.
I think she ought to go by what her chat wants to talk about. If I had a channel,
It's
and
it's
I
from
never
here
will.
down.
I never will. But
That's the bad stuff.
this ought to be a place where people can come and just start talking about what they need to talk about, and you read the chat, and there you go. That's all you need to do. Seriously, I'm not kidding. It's like having kids in the room. They want to talk about stuff. You better give them a few minutes to talk about it. People say I'm pointing at them when I do this. I'm not.
Oh, Cinderella, I will definitely see if I
I'm
can take a
making
look at that.
I'm making a point. But
I
think
will look
about
for
that.
that. Did we hear about the prison in Venezuela? What was that?
Yes.
Emptied?
More
And
migrants.
they're in New York now?
But guess
Oh,
what?
dear Lord.
They said they were going to send them back. I watched that or read that. They're going to send them back.
I'm telling you, our borders.
Honey, it's not our borders. It's World War III.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
It's
prepared?
Bible. It's Bible.
I know it is. It's totally biblical and prophecy. But, Chewy, are you prepared? There's two different ways I want you to be prepared.
We'll do that, Ashley.
I know which one. I know which one for sure. Are you prepared the other way? I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about, are you prepared for 3 days of darkness? And
I'm going to tell you something. I live in East Tennessee.
Well, I know
and
that.
Right down the road about 50, 60, 70 miles, somewhere around there, maybe a little more than that, is Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
Oh, are you that close to Oak Ridge?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
The nuclear power plant?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my word. Oh.
Yeah, and
I know something about that, but I'm not.
That's not all. I mean,
it sounds like doom and gloom if I tell you, so I'm not going to tell you.
You know, they produce quite a few weapons out of that.
Oh yeah.
Out of that area, and also in Kingsport is Holston Defense, which is about 45 miles away from me. And Holston Defense puts out a lot of weapons, not nuclear weapons, but
no, Chewy.
They do. They put out the Patriot missile.
Well, I got to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
There are like 5 or 6 major cities in the United States that have been targeted. They haven't even been sent warnings about it, and you probably guess what cities they are. And they're usually near missile bases, or like you said, nuclear power plants, or any. Rehashing the same old information over and over is kind of weird. Okay, Brownie, we'll stop talking about nuclear stuff.
She's talking case.
I know.
Yeah.
We weren't talking about summer sketch, but there's a lot to know about summer sketch that we don't know.
I don't know, y'all. I'm very, very close to where summer disappeared. And every time I go out, I can't help it. I look for her. I look at every child that I think that would even be close to her age.
I've done
you know,
too.
I look for her. I
don't even live in that state.
Yeah, it's I can't help it. I can't help but do it. But what I was saying about living so close to Oak Ridge is that that Oak Ridge is one of the first places that will be destroyed by nuclear.
I've seen the stars on the map that will be attacked first.
Mm-hmm. And that's
nuclear
one of
power plants, power grids. I mean, I've seen it all.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have electricity or internet or anything, a battery-powered radio, but how's that going to work when we don't have any towers to carry it? I mean, really, it's just going to be a big old damn mess. And put some gasoline in your car, top it off, and get some jugs of gasoline, 5-gallon jugs, in case you need to go see a loved one or something. You need to have a way to go. And I suggest that. I'm a survivalist. I just know what to do.
Well, I know I've got my pew-pews and my ammunition.
I just had Erica's husband ask me today. He said, "You want me to get you a poo-poo?" He said the poo-poo.
I'm getting ready to go buy me a new one.
Yeah, he's going to get several. Yeah.
Oh, I have several, but I'm gonna. There's one in particular that I want, and it's
three families are going to be bunkered with me. They've been helping me do everything to store and plan, and I'm telling you, everything.
I agree, Brown Bear. That's it, and
that's why I say let law enforcement deal with it. You know what? 2+ years. What are we gonna do that we haven't already done? Just keep hashing the same thing over and over. Sorry, Hashy, I don't mean that against you. We just can't keep hashing the same stuff over and over. It doesn't make anything any different. It doesn't change anything, and nobody's come up with anything yet. So, time to quit.
Yeah.
In my opinion. In my opinion, does not necessarily reflect Miss Stewie.
Okay, so with the ones that are here, I want to ask your opinion. Do you think I should do like Sherry says and just
go with the
play
chat.
it by ear, and
yeah, because you're good at that.
I don't know. I mean,
if I had a chat, that's the way I do it. I'd let the chat control our conversation. Because you know what? People want to talk about themselves. And you know what? Who doesn't? We all do.
Friday the 13th. Yes. Cinderella.
Yeah, we know it's Friday the 13th.
So if the world stands and the Lord tarries is coming, what should I do? Should I pick a topic, another topic? Should I continue talking about Maya's case and see what happens? Because they're saying this could take 2 months.
Well, we're not
2 months.
2 months.
I don't know how much more we could talk about it, really. I mean, I think.
I mean, how much can you talk about one case? Really?
Right.
You have to leave it to law enforcement. We are not detectives. We think we are. We think we're investigators. We think we're researchers. We think we're everything, but we're not.
Honestly,
so I say leave it.
Honestly, the first case that I talked about was a case that we could have talked about every day of the trial, the first trial, because that's when everything was coming out in it. It was crazy, but so let's see what they're saying. It's your channel, Miss Chewy. You're here because of you. We're here because of you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But I want it to be entertaining. I want to make you guys.
Let your chat choose the topics. Don't worry. You don't have to say a thing. Just start watching your chat and they'll say, well, my brother is sick or whatever, and then we talk about that for a while, and we just that's what I mean. I say we. That doesn't include me. I don't know why I said that, but
Yes, yes.
that's the way I would handle my channel if I had one. I'd let the
Hashi,
chat.
if I thought I could
I'd
get
let the
by with
chat
it,
control it.
if I thought I could have got by with it, I would have brought up Netflix and played it and commentary, done commentary on it every so often. But I was thinking, nah, I don't think I would try that because, yeah, I don't think they would consider that fair use, even though I paid for Netflix. You guys, I mean, there may be some out in my audience that didn't, understand.
Yeah.
But the case, if you have Netflix, please watch that documentary.
Which is
it? Is Take Care of Maya.
Okay, I will. I do get Netflix. I forgot.
Yes,
I got a smart TV.
You need to watch that because it's. I mean, I was boo-hooing at the end of it. I mean, it's just. My daughter actually is the one who brought it up and said, "Mom, you got to do this one." I don't know why she's not here, but I'm going to get her.
Yeah, you get it. Miss you, I know you. I know how you'll get somebody. Like now,
a variety of topics is important. I agree.
That's why I say let your chat choose.
Cheryl Coker case. Oh yeah, you told me about that one, Hashi. I will definitely look at that one.
Go with it. Go with it. Your chat is the most important thing. They're more important than you are, children.
Yes, they are. I agree.
And so listen to what they say and they go with it. That's my opinion. And
yes, Hashi, we will definitely cover that one. I will do some research and see what I can find out about that one.
And she never uses notes. Look at her. She just spouts it off because she's already done the research. She's got a photographic mind. When she sees something, it sticks with her.
It's not photographic. I wouldn't say that.
Well, I would. You don't have to.
Yeah, I know. He's telling me about that. She's patiently waiting for her husband to be arrested. I will definitely look at that one and see what I can find. Oh gosh, did y'all see where? What was her name?
I love you, Rowdy.
The girl that faked her.
Oh yeah, faked her abduction.
Yes. What was her name?
I don't know, but I watched it. That's just weird as hell.
Yeah, faked her on kidnapping.
Yeah, if I don't show up for a few days, nobody kidnap me.
There's a lot of
them right back.
There's a lot of them do that though. You know that she's not the Carly Russell. That was her name, wasn't it? Is that her name?
Yeah, Carly Russell.
Yeah, Carly Russell. Well, she was found guilty today by a judge, and he recommended her $18,000 in restitution. That she pay $18,000 back in restitution.
Yes, I saw that. I don't know where I saw it. Probably JLR. Excuse me.
I'm telling you, man, that guy. I disliked him for a long, long time. I thought he was, but man, is he dedicated?
You've grown to respect him because he doesn't give up. He doesn't give up, does he?
No, he doesn't. I don't agree with the way he treated Candace and the things that he does to her. But man, I tell you what, he is definitely boots on the ground when it comes to.
Let me give you a kiss. Come here, baby.
Yeah, I'm
baby.
hoping I can get a.
Uh-oh. I just
I'm
started
kind of
again.
tired of drama
Come
constantly.
here, baby.
Oh,
No more drama.
brown bear.
There's not drama. There's not going to be any drama on this channel. I promise to God. None.
Exactly. Exactly. Don't want the hate and the.
No, we don't need that.
No.
What the world needs now is
wow.
love, sweet love. That's the
JR
only
Laird jumped
thing
on.
that there's just too little of.
Yeah. He's
Lola,
crazy.
Lola gets her lipstick.
I was watching JLR whenever he was up in New York. When he was outside of the what was it? The kidnapper's name. But anyway, he was outside of his house after they had done the search warrant, and then his son came back, and he was standing up there yelling, asking questions. I'm like, there was no news around hardly. I think there was one other station or something there was with him, but I'm like, he always knows where to go. He's right there whenever it happens. Oh, look at her. She's so pretty. Oh, my puppies are growing. Gosh, they're growing so big.
I want one.
They are. They're growing so big.
Female.
She was only one.
Lola, no French kisses, please. She's the sweetest thing. When she knows I've been paid, she sits here in front of me and shivers. I mean shivers. It's like she can feel it. I know she can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to know anything about these dogs, read about Chinese Christians. They're weird. They are weird. I'm telling you, they're weird. It's the strangest dog I've ever had. No, she looks like Phyllis Diller, if you know who that is.
Yeah, I know Phyllis Diller.
That's what Taylor calls her. She says, hey, Phyllis. Okay.
Oh, I was itching.
Carry on, my wayward friend.
Let's see what.
Somebody's on, but I don't know who I saw that's coming on.
Well, I'm going to have to end it here in a few minutes because I know Jinky's wanting to go live and she don't want to do it while I'm on.
Is that it? So you better be there.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You know what?
See her.
This is what we do. I'm just going to tell you, people that really love each other support each other. We do, and we don't back away from it, and we stand up for it, no matter what the cost of it is. And I'm not repeating something somebody else said, but I'm just telling you, when you love someone, you're gonna stand up for them, and when things are wrong, you have to step away from what's wrong or get into the mix of it. And I choose to step away, which I have, and I mentioned no one's names.
Brown Bear. Honestly, doll, it shouldn't be that way though.
No,
it shouldn't be that way.
If everybody in the world thinks that I am mean and a cutthroat and all that stuff, that is not true. And I've never invited anybody to her house. I don't even know where the hell she lives. I mean, really? Okay. I don't know what I did wrong.
I know, Sherry. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. I just don't want to bring because I made a comment on my
didn't use any names.
I know you didn't, but I made a comment on my last live, and it didn't go over too well.
You left.
So.
You left live.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
You made me laugh.
So, and I didn't make that comment to hurt anybody. I hope you guys know that I would never intentionally hurt anybody. Yeah, I used to.
Don't be afraid of getting in trouble.
I used to.
Because you're gonna change your venue. Maybe it's healthy for you. Think about that.
Well, no, I used to get upset whenever PG was given Daisy a lot of crap, and I would
and I give it right back to her.
And I had Daisy's back, I really had Daisy's back, but apparently Daisy thinks that caused a lot of grief between her and PG. So I guess.
Why do you need to tell anybody they're fat? They know what they are. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Don't be telling people they're fat like they don't know it.
I'll never bash. Never, ever, 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 ever bash.
That is not my personality, and it's not my character.
No.
Nor in yours. Nor in yours, Chewy, and we know it. Nor in Taylor's. We know who the people are that just don't believe in this crap. We know. Oh, Tammy Ithaca, thank you for telling me Miss Chewy's home.
See, now look, Brown Bear. Look what Brown Bear says.
Well, you go where you want to. You want to hear me sing that song again?
I'm telling you.
Go where you want to. Do what you want to do.
I tell y'all what I've been doing. I've been trying my best to get PG to unblock me.
But I'm
I have. I've asked her.
You want me to get
in other chats? She told me the other night. And
you want me to get you unblocked? I'll get you unblocked.
It was in. I think it was in.
Might cost me $10.
Josh's maybe. No. But I asked her, and she said she would. She said she would unblock me, but I guess she didn't.
Chewy, anybody blocks you's out of their freaking mind. Seriously. You guys don't know this.
I'm not going to say anything negative about PG anymore. She leaves me alone.
What?
Long as I said, I ain't going to say anything negative about PG.
No, I don't say anything
unless she says something about me or somebody that I love.
I tell her that I love her. That God tells us to love everyone.
But I'll say it to her. But
she's just like, I asked her if I could come up and say a prayer, and she just went right over that, buddy. I wanted to say a prayer for Israel and for the people on YouTube and people that were sick and infirmed and everything, and she just went, ignored it. That's okay. Yeah, Cinderella, but you go where you want. Her intentions are good, but sometimes she's just a little on the I don't know how I can say this without being rude, so I shall not say it.
No, don't do it. Please don't.
I won't. I never said a person's name either. Yeah, actually, I'm the same way. So is Chewy.
I'm all about love.
Yeah, Chewy's
all about love. I don't want to.
I pray for the people that have wronged me.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Every night.
I ain't going to say now. It's possible that, if somebody was to come in here and start crap or something, yeah, we're going to say, whoa, wait a minute, But like I said, everybody has a right to their opinion as long as it's respectful.
Yes, and kind.
Yes.
Be kind. There's no reason not to.
Right.
Yeah, you got to understand the
I
other
believe in
person.
part of the conversation is making the effort to understand the other person.
It is.
I have no problem doing that. I've never misrepresent someone's words because I know we all fall short daily.
I try not to.
We all should try not to, but in God's eyes, we're going to.
Well, I try as hard as I can. And if I
That's why
feel,
we should all ask for forgiveness daily.
I do every night. Every night. I pray for a long time. I'll tell you something. It's like Alan Jackson's song said. The older you get, the longer you pray. Because I guess you got something more to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Brownie, topic suggestions I think are great. I mean, she just has to walk in here and read her chat, and her chat will tell her what we need to talk about. And somebody else might change the subject. But Miss Chewy is very intelligent, and she can cover just about anything you want to mention. I'm just going to tell you.
Yes, Lady 7 Up, I do too. But unfortunately, we can't, we won't be able to get that back anymore. We just have to make our own. We got to make our own community, our own.
We already have that.
Yes. Yes. And, you know, try to keep, I don't want to say I don't want to keep people out. I never want that. I want
Chewy,
anybody that wants.
When your
What's
chat
that?
comes on, just keep a notebook and just jot down something that people have said. Then you can go through it just like this, and ask their opinion and what has happened to you and how do you know about this, and just a few. Just a few words. And if you keep up with the chat, then they will tell you what to talk about.
Right.
I'm going to tell you that one more time. That is the only time. I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Okay. So that's what we'll do. We'll each.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm giving you suggestions.
Well, I appreciate that. That's what I asked for. That's what I asked for. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cram for take care of Maya. Brown Bear, what? Question mark.
Take care of Maya. Take care of Maya.
Yeah,
we were talking about that?
Yeah, but she's got question mark there. What do you mean?
There wasn't much taking care of Maya, by the way. That's the
No,
answer to that
but
question.
that is that's the name of the show on Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's a very, 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 very good show.
Serious.
It tells you, yes.
I don't even know what Discord is except for the definition I know.
Well, that's what she's. Go ahead.
Well,
what's the def? No,
I
tell
know
me
what Discord means.
Well, tell me what the definition is.
Between people,
Mm-hmm.
People don't agree on the same ideas, and there becomes a conflict between
That's
those two people.
That's what she's talking about. She's not talking about the Discord as the social media Discord. She's not talking about that.
Okay, that's what I was talking about also, among people.
Yes, that's what she's talking about.
Okay, we got that Cinderella.
Jackie, I'm so glad you're here.
We got that one, girl.
I love you, Jackie. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I
Jackie,
recognize
you
everybody.
tried, but you were acknowledged. Well,
You're acknowledged
Sister
now.
Watch. That's my double kiss, and that means a lot.
Yes. They never fail to say hello to me when we're in chats. We always say hello to each other.
Yeah, that's just the way people are.
Yes.
I'd love to see that love, don't you?
Absolutely. Yes, I do. But so I'm going to look back at the case that Hashi's brought my attention to. Apparently, there's not anybody been arrested for this, so we will definitely look into it. And evidently, her husband is the prime suspect. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that
because
sounds crazy.
this is a local for Hashi, so she's pretty
Jackie
vested.
You are acknowledged. Anointed.
Well, this didn't start out the way that I wanted it to, but it's ended up good, and I appreciate you guys.
I love my
so much. I love each and every one of you.
You just don't know what she's like in person. You have no clue. You would be.
I am who I am. I'm just like.
You would be pleasantly surprised. Oh yeah, she's blunt like me, but she is the kindest, most loving, and most considerate and thoughtful person I've seen in a long time. Seriously.
I love you, Sherry.
I love
you too. But I guess I better hop off so I can go over and
okay.
It seemed like it showed Jinky some love. I hope is she live now or is she
I have no idea, baby.
She may be waiting. I don't know.
I was so interested in what we were talking about, I didn't even look at the notifications at the top. I have no idea who's on.
Yes, Hashi Brown and I have we have a pretty close friendship. Yeah. Hashi's real special to me.
Friends, you can become friends on the phone or online, and they can be lifelong friendships. Seriously,
I'll tell you, one of my worst nights that I ever had in my life.
That's true.
I talked to that woman, Miss Hash Brown, for a long time when I was driving. But yeah, she taught me through it. So, but anyway, I love you all, and I so appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. And I look forward to next week. I gotta find a good time and a good day to do it. To where that it's good for everybody. Because I see right now Wednesdays 8 o'clock is not good for Hash Brown.
You don't want to cross anybody's path.
Right.
Got it.
And I want to have the biggest audience that I can get. And then here I was coming in. I thought, oh, Justin's alive. There is no way nobody's going to come over and talk with me. Justin's alive. I appreciate y'all. I love you. And like I said, I want to dig into this case, and I will I will find out all the information that I can find on it, and I'll put a thumbnail up and let y'all know when's a good time to do it, because I'll have to talk to Hashi when because I definitely want her up on panel if she can.
I need
Huh?
to be here.
Yes, you do too. You have to be here every time. That's a given.
I love you, Hashi. I love you, Billy. I love you, Hashi. I love all of you people in here. Come back. Come back. This is a wonderful woman. If you'd met her in person, you would be flabbergasted.
Please come back and see us.
She's beautiful on the outside, and the inside is even.
Oh,
it's absolutely marvelous. Okay, that's all I can say. Bye, guys. I love you.
Bye, guys. I love you. I love you all. I love you all so much. So much. So much. So much. So much. Love you guys.